While we wait for this to continue uploading, it's about 16 minutes left. I'm going to show you how to use the Microsoft tags. There's a whole website here at tag.microsoft.com. It'll tell you what is a tag. It'll give you a whole bunch of different information. Tags in action. There's a newsletter, blog, resources. And what you really want to do is you want to start doing stuff within the tag manager. So if you click tag manager, it's going to load it up. And you're going to want to sign in. So do this. I probably shouldn't have hit cancel. I probably should have hit continue. Let's try that again. No, I didn't type it in right now. Continue. And here's all of the UP Children's Museum tags. You can add pictures to them. Here are their titles. So we got the 4th of July parade, thank you to Governor Snyder, turtle safety, POV hydrologic cycle, lots of different things. They've got end dates and start dates, statuses, and things like that. So let's say you've got a video on YouTube, which we have lots, but there's one that I haven't tagged yet, and that's a video of our blue-tongued skink. So I'm going to go to our movies here. Well, that's actually not what I want to do. I want to click UP Children's Museum, and then I want to go to videos under my account, and here's all of our videos here. That's what we're uploading right now. You see how it's kind of in a status like that, but our skink video is right here. I put this up there earlier. It's available to the public. You can edit the title, edit the video, and do other things like that with it, but I'm going to just click it right now. And it's actually going to pull up and start playing here. I'm going to pause it so it doesn't play on us. And you'll see it load up. And that's the video that we've got. And what we want to do is we want to share it or embed it. So what we do is go to share. And then this is the link to the video. So we can copy this link. So once you've got this link copied, this is a link to the YouTube video. You could have also grabbed it up here. I usually grab their links down here. And you go back to the Microsoft tag page. And once you're in here, you can make a new tag. So you go to actions, or actually not actions, create a tag. So you click that. And then it's going to ask you to give it a title. So we're going to say blue-tongued skink. That's a lizard, by the way. And tag type URL, which is a web address. You can browse and upload a thumbnail. So if you wanted to, categorize your stuff by images, you could. The start date is going to be, we're going to make it viewable today. You could change that if you're going to run a special event type of thing. So if you're going to do something special on, let's say, tomorrow for the UP Nonprofit Conference, you can have it start tomorrow. And then after the UP Nonprofit Conference is done, you could set the end date. So that's no longer viewable. That tag expires. So if you wanted to do something special, businesses use it for coupons and things like that. But we're not doing anything special, so no end date is what we're going to select. And then I'm going to paste in the address to our YouTube video. That's got a period in it. That doesn't look right. I'm going to go back and double check. I guess that's what they're using. So we'll see if it works or not. And then you hit save. And here we go. We got the blue-tongued skink Microsoft tag. But you don't see a tag here. How you get the tag is you see this thing where it says render right here. You click that. It's going to say make sure your tags conform to the implementation guidelines. Your tags have to look a certain way. They have to have so much white space around them. But you don't have to worry about it if you use their custom printer here. They've got a custom where it looks like this. They've got a full frame where it's got kind of directions of where to get the app and download the app from. You got one where it's just the tag, and you got one with the phone with a link to it as well. So let's render the helper and download instructions. Let's see how big we want it. We can make it a JPEG, any of these different types of file formats. We'll do JPEG for right now, and we'll make it 3/4 of an inch. You can make it as small. I think that's might be the smallest you can make it. PDFs can go bigger. I think you can make it smaller than 0.75, but we'll see. And then you go to render. And it's going to say open with whatever your picture program is. I use Adobe Photoshop, but I'm going to pick what you probably have on your computer, which is probably Windows Photo Viewer. So we'll say OK to that, and then we hit OK. You'll see it load, and then here it is. So this will actually link you to the Blue Tongue Skink video. If somebody installs the Microsoft Tag Reader application on their phone, they use that application, scan this, and that will take them to the video of our Blue Tongue Skink on their phone on YouTube. So once it's like this, you can go to print. And that's going to stretch it, but we can shrink it down. See, that's a really big tag. I think you can make it much smaller than that if you wanted to. So you can put it on products and things like that. So you can resize it and do it that way. Let's see if we can do it like here. See, that's a lot better. You can print it real small like that. You can go copies of each picture. Let's say you're printing multiple ones. You can, increase your copies of each picture and get a whole bunch of little ones, cut them out, and paste them on your documents. Or you can insert this picture into a Word document and resize it there. So if you save that, go to, File. I don't know if you can save it on here. Make a copy of it. You can save it. But I'll do that one more time so you get to see. Click Render. And then you can go and choose an option. Let's say JPEG. Let's make it 0.50. Let's render it differently this time with a full frame. And click Render. All right, so they want it to only be 0.75, so we'll stick within their guidelines. And then render it. And then you can go to Save File, hit OK. So it's saved it now in your Downloads folder or wherever you choose to save it. And then you can just drag and drop it into a Word document or however you want to use it. You can also go back in and edit your tags, add a description of your tag here, and change it within here. You can also change the link of it if you have to and resave it if there's any problems. And that's how you upload your, or that's how you link your video using Microsoft Tags and print out the tag itself. There's also some other resources that you can view. You've got categories here, so you can categorize your links if you want by category name if you've got a lot. And then you can go to reports and view reports on the tags that you have in your building or in your organization, or if you're sending that out on postcards or whatever. You go to a heat map here. And the heat map will show you everywhere your tag's been scanned. Let me see. Oh, here we go. So you can see here in Marquette, and with our quick reference codes at the museum, you had somebody tag in Iron Mountain. You've had a scan there. We've had a scan over here. Marquette's got 28 scans because that's where the museum's at. And then outside of the museum has been another scan. There might have been stuff we sent out as thank yous to people who have donated to the museum and helped make this possible. But if we did a big flyer or an invitation to an event using a video on YouTube or linking to a website, it'll show us, where we sent that out at all across the UP and who scanned it and kind of the general location of where. And you can zoom way in on this, as you can see. And now we've got 7 scans there, 6 scans there. Up Highway, 41 is a scan, 3 scans. And then what's funny is I think this is 2 scans here, and here's the Children's Museum. 7 scans there. So that's pretty interesting once you zoom in and do that. So it's a good way to kind of track where your tags are getting scanned at and kind of data mine. No, let me go back there. Sorry. Oh, reports. My bad. You can get scan totals, daily scans, and things like that once you get really started on it. There's some success stories and implementation guides too that you can look at. You can do black and white tags. You don't have to do them in color. But here are people using it in, a shopping thing. They're using it as, special games, and different things like that.